Hello, Generation Millennium, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Jeff Romanis, and this is the 10th episode of our Pokemon Sword Visually Impaired playthrough. And surprisingly, I'm actually recording this not long after I just recorded the last episode because I just finished uploading the Pokemon Legends Arceus reaction video, as it would turn out. And wow, that preview just blew my mind near the end. Some of the information I already knew in regards to how some of the battle stuff worked, but then the battle style things I need a refresher on that. But that game, it looks awesome, but I don't think I'll be able to play it at all because I need basic RPG elements and simplistic stuff like how Sword and Shield is. So yeah, some people don't like the simplistic style, but for me, it's perfect as is, because it's simple enough already. And as you can see, if you remember, this is our current team lineup: Inteleon, GMX Meowth, Dracovish, Solgaleo from Crown Tundra, Urshifu from Isle of Armor, and Shiny Zacian from the event. So our team I haven't done anything in-game since we last left off, which was, well, it seems that Chairman Rose has started up the Darkest Day, but he lost control of it. Go figure. That's usually what occurs in these situations. So now we're coming to Hammerlock and the power plant, and now it's our job to clean things up. Yeah, Raihan, we're gonna do your job for you. Get out of the way. So yeah, about the Legends Arceus trailer, considering how late this is gonna go up, I think this video might actually go up after the game comes out, but seriously, the fact that, there's eventually going to be big aggressive Pokemon that you need to calm down called noble Pokemon that you apparently need to actually literally throw bombs at. How many centuries in the past is the Hisui region? And the fact they said that, the fact you have to craft your own Pokeballs, that I can make sense from a lore standpoint. But then the fact that, you apparently have a phone that tracks your other progress, that does not make any sense. I'm pretty sure phones and electronics did not exist back then. And then the fact that you're gonna have bombs, okay, I guess I could get behind the fact maybe ancient forms of dynamite might have existed, but bombs, I don't know how that's gonna work. And then the fact you have to use these bombs to calm down the Pokemon, the noble Pokemon, and once they get exhausted enough, you can actually battle them. But even then, you have to still battle them, and then apparently you have to wait for an opening before you can finally throw your Pokeball. That just sounds way too complicated for a Pokemon game. It's a nice new approach they're taking, but at the same time, it's highly unnecessary. And as you can see, we're in the power plant, and we're now taking on Chairman Rose, whose team, if you recall from what Peony had in the Crown Tundra, because he's his older brother, is full of Steel-type Pokemon. So, let's go. Excuse me. My throat is still a little shot because I'm just coming off of that Legends Arceus reveal, and when I heard those bombs, my mind was just blown. And I had to drink so much water just to calm down. Just both seeing the bombs, my eyesight, I literally could see those bombs on screen, and then hearing it, the sound effects going off, oh yeesh. And since it's a cheat, this is a Dynamax battle. Yep, that's right, I'm gonna go with Meow. It's cash time. Let's see how much Fake Out does. It's not going to be very effective. That's why I want to use this first. Oh, Fake Out is physical. I mean, I know it's a physical move, but I didn't know it actually made contact. Huh, interesting. So Ferrothorn's Iron Bar ability activates there. Back in Gen 5 and maybe a little bit in Gen 6, Ferrothorn was a very feared defensive wall because this thing has very high physical defense stats. Its attack stat is not too bad. So you can use Curse, I think, to lower its speed, but then increase its attack and defense stats even more. Gyro Ball does more damage the slower. The slower the Pokemon is compared to the opponent. And then it can recover HP by using leftovers, and it can also learn Leech Seed. And of course it has Protect just to stall for a turn. So yeah, as a defensive wall, Ferrothorn was a pretty I'm not sure if it was like popular, but it was still a nice choice to have. I mean, there are some better defensive balls, like I think Poison Heal, Toxic Orb, Gliscor was a nice option as well. Not to mention it had more offensive options in comparison to Ferrothorn. And Klinklang. Wait, did I knock out that Klinklang in one hit? And then we have Berserker. Yep, I have one more G-Max. Turn left. So let's get in that last damage. Berserker, Evolution of Galarian Meowth. Oh wow. Ferrothorn has high defense, I know that, but... Oh wow, these two got knocked out by a not very effective G-Max hit. I mean, I know the Silk Scarf is increasing the damage output, but even still... Dracovish, let's use you. Copperage is another one of those Pokemon with a high defense value, and this is a G-Max Copperage he's about to use out. I still get a little weirded out by G-Max Copperage's animation when it goes Gigantamax because like its body like lifts into the air. Like I don't get that. Like here's regular Copperage and his G-Max form is like quite different. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, look at that big ball it has like on the bottom, like, and then it just lifts itself high into the air before coming back down. Like, what is that? Like, what are you? Are you like a Gardevoir? Is that some kind of like dress you're wearing? Like, what is that? I need details, dang it. Anyways, one hit KO, not that big a deal. You're just a stepping stone, Rose. You're not that important in the long run. Now we're going off to the more important battle. That somehow makes no little sense. Like I've mentioned this before, this story makes very little sense, and this is gonna make it even more or less sense. Like because Charmander was released at Darkest Day, he lost control of it, and now Leon is dealing with it. But then like if you have this team of powerful Pokemon, you can Dynamax in this area at the power plant. Like why is Leon dealing with Eternatus? Why aren't you helping him? Damn it! I mean, I know this is your own fault, and you clearly want to make repent for it and whatnot, but then why are you battling us? Like, if you want to make up for amends, like, what? Did us battling you just finally change your mind? Did you finally see the light? See the error of your ways? Like, ugh. Pokemon logic. So most people repent after you beat them in submission. Which I guess is technically what happens in most anime. So now we head up here, and oh, I saw this weird snake thing. Yep, there's the Darkest Day. It's a Pokemon called Eternatus. Which really reminds me of like a disease of some kind. I was very tempted to name this after the world like epidemic, but the game actually wouldn't let me name it after that. So I'll grip on that idea. So instead I named it on the next evil thing I could think of. Tom Marvel Riddle from Harry Potter. I mean, this is a game based on Great Britain, so that was the next idea that came to my mind. And when I originally played this game, I named a lot of Pokemon after Harry Potter characters. And Leon, why are you just throwing a basic Pokeball at this legendary? Come on, do you think that's gonna work? One shake. Fail! And yet, like, Leon's entire team, he uses his entire team of, like, 6 very high-level Pokemon to battle against the legendary. They all somehow lost to him or got just, like, exhausted to the point they can no longer battle. And Leon just decides to throw a standard Pokeball at this thing for some reason. And now it's up to us to battle it. And that's the one reason why I want to bring my shiny legendary in, just for this moment. I'm not supposed to have a legendary on my team, even though because Eternatus, but hey, I want to spice things up. And this thing has access to the pressure ability. So let's use Play Rough. Take that! Easy one hit KO. So at this point in the battle, you're supposed to defeat Eternatus. The game doesn't even let you throw a ball at it. And yet somehow somehow Leon exhausted Eternatus. His failure to catch it, I don't know, made it recover to the point that we had to battle at full HP, and then us by defeating it, because now it's been defeated technically like twice. Somehow it just like went into a berserk mode or something, because now it's like going totally berserk at this point. Like what? Like, Eternus, what are you doing? Why are you up in the sky? Why are you glowing? What are you doing? Calm down. Yes, come down. I said, wait, no. I said, I said, calm down, not come down. What happened to you, Eternatus? We get this epic pan out as if we're in a max raid battle, and... Whoa! Eternatus, what happened to you? Eternatus has appeared. What do you mean? Well, you know it's here, but... Anyways, for those of you who don't know what's going on, this is essentially what it's called Eternatus. Like, I guess it's like a form that's above both Dynamax and Gigantamax. And for some reason, because Eternus is in this powerful form, for some reason, I'll just use Crunch here. And yes, we're like a max raid battle form. But for some reason, at the moment, our Pokemon are paralyzed or scared. It's like back to the beginning of the game when we met the legendaries in the slumbering wheel. Like, the fog in the area, like, prevents us from attacking, and now Eternus is like in his Eternamax form somehow just prevents us from doing squat. And then Hawk comes in. What they do? Wait a minute, that's the Sword and Shield. You know we picked up. They should do something, right? I got it. I never picked this one. Wait. Oh wait, both of these are pretty much the same thing. Okay, leave it to me. Because yeah, this job is literally up to me. I'll take care of this. Even though I technically already have the solution to the problem in my party, but for some reason the game is like, no, we need to summon the star-related versions of these legendaries, not the one that you got from this complete stranger named... I think the OT for the shiny Zacian was Lancer, and that Arthur is for shiny Zamazenta. That's also a reference to, like, I think, like, Knights of the Round Table, if those of you know that particular story. But then by using the Rusted Sword and Rusted Shield, hold up in air, and then this epic music starts playing in the background, and come on, light shield pan out. Come on, load. Yes. Oh. Hey! Nice of you to join us! Da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, I really wish you guys could hear this music because the Zacian and Zamazenta battle theme when you're battling Eternus is like the most epic and most badass soundtrack in the entire game. Like, and to go along with this like whole sequence in which like you really get to see the two legendaries combined with their respective legendary items and just effectively go like Super Saiyan or something. They enter what's known as their crown forms, and now you get to see them like this. Yeah. And because of their presence, somehow it just negates Eternamax Eternus's, like, I don't know, innate ability that prevents other Pokemon from attacking, because now we can attack. Zacian's attack one up. Zacian's attack rose? Zamazenta's defense rose. There's two Zacians on the field. Now we can attack, and I'm definitely using Behemoth Blade on you, pal. So yep, my Zacian gets to attack first. Let's see how much damage this does. Level 100 Zacian with max damage. And whoa! Look at that damage! And Hop just makes a comment that we can actually attack. I took out like 75% of his HP, maybe 80%. And on turn 1, Zacian will always use Howl, which boosts everyone's attack stat. And then Zamazenta will then use something that boosts defense? Oh yeah, I think he used like... Wait, was that Light Screen or Reflect? I missed that. Max Flare? Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me! Ow! Yeah, the downside about becoming their crown forms is that they gain the Steel typing, which means they're now weak to both ground and fire moves. Ouch. And again, Hop, being his usual self. Why in the world are you bringing a double to a battle with a legendary? And now it turns into weekend. Now we can throw a ball, and at this point, at first, like because this was like a special like battle going on in game. When this first happened, when I first played through Pokemon Sword back when it first released, like, I pretty much figured that there was a moment where the capture rate had to be 100% because this was a story battle. And I noticed in all previous Dynamax battles that I've done up to now, the capture rate was always going to be 100%, so I originally got my first Eternatus in a Luxury Ball, because at that point I didn't have any Beast Balls or any other, and I didn't know how to get any other special April Balls back yet, so I didn't want to use any of those. So I just used the next best ball I had available, and that was a Luxury Ball. But this game's been out for over 2 years now, and I have access to like pretty much every single type of Pokeball available, so go Beast Ball! Get wrecked! Da 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 da. And now that Eternatus has been quote-unquote defeated, the darkest day is now over. These two return back to their normal forms, and they go back into obscurity where they came from. While this triumphant music that Superman would be proud of plays in the background. Dun 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 dun. Eventually use a song that pretty much just triggers the end of this epic moment, because now, game's loading. We're back to Winden. And apparently it's been, there we go. 3 days. Why do we need a rest of fruit? Well, I guess maybe they needed to reorganize the final battle the past 3 days because, well, the championship match got interrupted by Chairman Rose and the whole Eternatus shenanigans, so now it's time to finally do this. Now, normally at this point, I would just exit the hotel and fly to the Northern Pokemon Center where the final battle is going to take place. However, at this point, it's a good idea to take the scenic route because you're not the only one excited for this final battle. The entire city of Winden is. And for this one point in time, you can go close to most NPCs and they will have a text bubble that says something or other. Like these guys! Everyone is psyched for the final battle. So yeah, you see, you can just come close to so many NPCs here and they will all have like a text bubble saying something or other. Just like, and I'm just bumping into everyone. Yeah, excuse me. But I was saying like, yeah, you can pretty much just go around the city of Winden at this point in time. A lot of the NPCs they'll just have something to say because they're all excited for the final battle. And they're either cheering for you or Leon. So let's do this. Let's make our way to Winden Stadium. I guess in a way this is kind of like a victory road in itself, just going up this long road. Actually, no. I want to just do something different. I'm going to start the battle with Urshifu, and you'll find out why soon enough. Because for those of you who may recall what I said about Eternatus, not Eternatus, but Urshifu earlier, there's a certain feature about a certain Pokemon that's going to be coming up soon, and I want to enter the final battle with that in mind, because I know what Leo's going to send out first. We enter the stadium. The crowd's cheering, making statements about us, cheering for both us and Leon. Yep. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Yeah. Let's do this! Straight down the middle, too. Perfect! Enter the stadium for one final confrontation. Leon, I challenge you. And the fact that this thing is taking less than like half an hour, oh yeesh, just even if we include the end credits. I still have things to do post-game before I actually do the post-game, so that can take up some of the time. Thank you for celebrating, Leon. Let's do this! Everyone's cheering! Are football stadiums actually this big? I have no idea. And he gets a special animation when he enters the battlefield. And he caught his face like there, you can see where Huff got his little pose from. We're challenged by Champion Leon! And he starts out with an Aegis Slash. So yeah, this is why I sent out Urshifu first. Because this thing usually likes using his signature move Night Shield to defend himself at the beginning. So, since Urshifu's ability Unseen Fist breaks through defensive moves, yeah, that's another reason why you should go through the Isle of Armor as soon as possible, so you can also do this. Aha! See? King Shield. Unfortunately for you, pal, my ability breaks through defenses, and this is a dark type move. Fare thee well. And of course, you make a comment about super effective moves too, just like your younger brother. You're annoying. And critical hit in one move. You just have to make a comment about both. Who are you gonna send out next? Haxorus. Okay, why not? I don't know why. Maybe just how you enter. I thought this a shiny like Meowth to win in stadium battles like there's like delay before the shiny animation shows. It's weird. I forgot that Emo Breaker has the ability. Okay, player, let's see how much you do. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Yeah! Oh, crit, that's why. Hey, Haxorus, you're like a pseudo legendary from the universe. Has a feeling being taken down by a simple Meowth. Wait, you're not. Why don't you say that Dragapult? Okay, I'm not complaining. That gives me more time to use G-Max Gold Rush. This is weird. Normally, he's like sending out Dragapult as soon as possible. Oh well, there's gonna be more time to use this then. Because normally when I like... Oh yes, because I usually start the battle with Inteleon. Inteleon takes out his Aegislash with Shadow Ball, and then after that he sends out Dragapult, because I think it has like Thunderbolt as an attack set, because I have a water type out. But because I'm not following that usual strategy, that's why he hasn't sent out Dragapult yet. And you survive, I thought so. You can get confused. Okay, hit yourself. Ah, how's this gonna do? That did... Wait, hold on. Transition. Let me see. Oh, almost half damage. Wait, you survived that? Hit yourself. Oh, you knocked yourself out? Actually, I was hoping he would survive that. So... Rillaboom. Good, I can get off all 3 attacks. Whew. I was worried he was going to send out Dragapult and then I wouldn't be able to hit him with my final G-Max Gold Rush. But yeah, here is the final evolved form of Grookey, the Pokemon that neither me or Hop took. And it's fully evolved into Rillaboom. Unfortunately, it's inferior. Ha 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 ha! You should be sending a Dragapult next, right? Yep. Against Dragapult, let's see, already is Urshifu. Oh, I would say you. Oh yeah, I still need to bring up because I need the luck incense to double my prize money. Can't believe I almost forgot about that. This is how things would normally go out in round 2 of the battle, or 3 depending on whether Leon used King's Shield or not. But regardless, this is how things would normally go. I use Shadow Ball, I hit the Galar region Pseudo Legendary, and boom! 1 KO. Funny enough though, like when I first came into this battle on my original Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough, like after the game first released, here comes this Ace Charizard. Like, my team was like level 65 or higher. Like, my Inteleon, which I started the game with, was already like level 75. So my team was majorly over-leveled, and if you're wondering why that was, it's it's because I caught a Galarian Mr. Mime, and I wanted to add Mr. Rhyme to my team, so I spent a lot of time in Route 10, like just battling bot Pokemon and just getting it to catch up in levels. And by the time I did catch up, a majority of my team was already like level like 60-something. So because of all, I didn't know about the Macrocosmos stuff, so I went through all those battles as well. So by the time I got to Leon, my team was like almost in the 70s or higher. So I was so OP for this battle without even realizing it. So while I wasn't sweeping Leon's team, I was definitely doing a lot more damage than I probably should have been. Which is a little funny because like, at that time, I didn't even fully understand the concept behind like the max ring battle. So like, I had attempted some of them in the past, but I wasn't like, I didn't know much about it. And if you're wondering why I think of Dracovish as the final battle against his Charizard, well, it's because we'll be redoing this battle soon enough. There's some foreshadowing there. And just like in the future, in the current time, you stand no chance against me. Get wrecked! And he throws his hat off to me! Yeah, literally. Leon throws his hat off to me to show that he admits defeat. You give me, oh well, 31,000. And of course my 99,999. And now we enter there should be a cutscene coming up here. I do not have to press the A button, unfortunately. Come on, yeah. The crowd's cheering. And now Leon's going to acknowledge that a new champion has arrived, that the Galar's future seems very secured. He has no fear for the future because he knows that the future of the Galar region is now safe in the new generation, us. So yeah, let it be known to everyone that I am the king. Ha 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 ha. There's nothing to fear for the future of Galar because I am here! Okay, I guess I shouldn't have done that. My Hero Academia reference there, but seriously, like, that's essentially what Leon is saying right now. And whew! If you don't include the DLC stuff I did, essentially I got here within 7 hours or so because I spent roughly about 3 hours doing DLC stuff episodes, so beating the game for a recorded playthrough like this within about 7 hours, or 10 hours if you do include the DLC, I've done so far. Not too bad. And now celebrate with fireworks. And now the credits play, and unfortunately you cannot hear the credits, so I'll just play my favorite credit song instead. Which is a little controversial, I suppose, because in my headphones I'm hearing the Pokemon Sword and Shield ending theme, whereas you're now hearing off of my iPad, which is where a majority of the music you've been hearing is coming from. You get to hear, I think it's from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Yeah, it sounds like orchestrated, so yeah, that's the Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee ending credits, which is a remade version from the original Red and Blue. But this is not the end of the episode yet, because like I said, by the time the credits end, we're going to be somewhere around like 32 minutes in terms of recording time. So we still have about half an hour left of stuff we can do. And I fully intend to do some more stuff post-game wise because, well, I'm going to save the actual post-game as another episode, or rather the next episode, because there is still stuff to do before you even do that. And I actually wanted to show that stuff on screen now. Because in my opinion, this stuff you can do in the post-game is more important than doing what you're supposed to be in the post-game. Although frankly, the post-game story for Sword and Shield, like, I don't know why, but like, whenever Game Freak releases something new, like I think I said earlier at the beginning of the episode, like, they hand off like a lot of their projects like this game to newer employees so they have a chance to do stuff. That's not bad per se, because that means they have more stuff to do and get more experience, but at the same time it's like they don't know what they're doing because like only the veterans know what the player, like the fan base wants, like. And like seriously, like the post game for ever since like, well, the Pokemon franchise inception, like the first game ever released in like each generation usually has like a terrible post game. Like if you look at like the original Ruby and Sapphire, their post game I mean, Latios starts roaming the wild. You get access to the battle tower. I don't think there's really anything else, really. Emerald fixes that. Because with the Battle Frontier, and then you get that secret final battle with Steven if you go to Meteor Falls. Platinum has its own battle Frontier. You can go to the Safari Zone to catch Johto Pokemon. And frankly, the Battle Frontier, Emerald, and Platinum can really take up just a bunch of your time. Black 2, White 2 has a bunch of Pokemon you can catch like legendaries scattered all over the place, as well as the Pokemon World Tournament. Omega Ruby Sapphire Sapphire had the final battle. I mean, the battle result wasn't exactly great per se, but it was still something. And they also had like contest super, the super secret bases, the contest spectacular. The post game wasn't, in Overpass wasn't expensive, but it definitely kept you busy. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, the Ultra Warp Ride definitely kept your attention for a while. Battle Royales could be fun. But yeah, Sword and Shield, post-game, you have the Battle Tower, the post-game story, and that's just about it. After that, you just pay attention to like competitive battles, which I don't think everyone is behind. Or, I mean, not behind, but like, that's not something most casual players would do. Like, a lot of the Pokemon fan base, they would pick up a Pokemon game like this, they would play through it, beat the game, and once they're done, they like just put it down. They don't really touch it after that. For us more serious or maybe hardcore Pokemon players, competitive battle doesn't always satisfy us. Thank you, everyone. And then we see just a bunch of Hurdy-Wooloo because, again, why not? And then we get an actual The End. And you actually see that The End a few more times. Each time you complete the post-game, you'll see that The End. And that actually adds an additional star to your league card each time you see that The End. But yeah, for us more like veteran Pokemon players, we need more stuff in post-game to keep us busy because not all of us are into competitive battling, and even when we're not doing competitive battling, like, I guess what keeps you mostly busy in the post-game is completing the Pokédex, because that's like one of the main draws of the game. But then if you're like this, me, when I transferred the entire completed Pokédex over through Pokemon Home, and thank you for the free Master Ball, Professor Magnolia. But seriously, we like need more stuff to do post-game wise because the Pokédex itself, like, I completed the original Galar Pokédex within like a week or so after the game released. The only Pokemon I was really missing was Zamazenta, and since I didn't have a second Nintendo Switch yet at that time, I had to go into Reddit, talk to someone, and like literally like request to do a touch trade, which is literally just a trade that you trade a Pokemon to a person, then you immediately trade the Pokemon back. That's called a touch trade. And I had to find someone who was willing to do a touch trade to Zamazenta because when you're talking to people online, there are some people who are just real snobs. Like, they'll just take your Pokemon, like, they'll trade the Pokemon and then they'll keep it. Like, they won't trade it back to you. So, trying to find people who you can trust to do touch trades is not always an easy thing. And if you're wondering why I'm going to Hop's house, well, this is actually Leon's room. And he left something for us, for some reason. And that thing is a Charmander! So you guys have the Out Armor. You recall that we could choose between Bulbasaur or Squirtle that had special G-Max trait on them? Well, guess what? Leon just gave us a Charmander that also has a G-Max trait on it. So yeah, you can add this to your collection if you want. And if you did not want to do, like, go through the wild area and track down which raid dens have Charmander, Charmeleon, or Charizard there, well, this is the only other way you can get Charmander in this game. Which is actually necessary to complete your Pokédex, so yeah, you have to go through this. And now that we're in post-game, let's see, no, I don't think there's anything to do there. Holberry, yes, we can do our post-game task here. So yeah, now that you're become champion, you can go back to these different areas, and there's some things you can pick up. Like, go back to the restaurant here. I think I have to talk to this guy. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let me talk to you. Yes? Yes, I want to do a job for you. Thank you for this food. So yeah, the task you have to do is do a little delivery service. And no, we are not Kiki. We do not have a broom. But we do have a bicycle, but the Rotom connected to it. So now we need to go to deliver these food packages for this guy. I don't know why he can't do it himself. Maybe he's just too busy. Yep, we talk to you. We deliver his food, and he gives us a large experience candy. Thank you. Huh, wait, I already had that. Right? Why are you telling me about the description? And then we have to go back to the restaurant. I overshot the distance here a bit. Oop. Excuse my phone. I had the alarm going off. I'll be ignoring that today. You go back here. You tell him that we delivered his food for him. And he goes us with the... Wait, 5 nuggets. Oh, that's 25,000 free yen right there. Thank you. And then we now take a second delivery for him. And then we have to go back in this direction. I'm not using the booster because I might miss the house this time. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not you. Maybe the next house? Come on. There we go. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think you have to talk to this big guy. Yep, it's him. And then I think... you don't give me anything? Aw. So back to the restaurant. Yeah, come on. Bad camera angle. Dang it. Let me talk to you. And this time you... Oh, 2 big nuggets. That's 30,000 free yen. Thank you. And then we have one more delivery. Yep, thank you. And now you have to go back to that guy who, if you recall in the earlier episode, I talked to him and he sells all the instance items you need for breeding. I think that's the final guy. Oh no, it's not the instant. Oh no, it's someone over here. My bad. I think you're over here. Huh? Not you either? No, you sell the energy stuff. There's someone over here. Yep, this guy. You give something? Nope. Well, the final prize. Go back to the restaurant. Come on, dang it. So the final prize for delivering all 3 meals, the lucky egg. This is the only way you can get lucky egg before the Isle of Armor dropped, in which you had to farm those from like Wild Blissey, I believe. So this is the one way you get lucky egg prior to the DLC. Which, for those who don't know, Lucky Egg boosts your Pokemon's experience. So, let's say you got boosted experience through having high friendship, and then boost experience even more by having by being a higher level than your Pokemon is supposed to be. So, let's say you had like a level 36 Raboom, which has high affection on it. Since it's level 36, which is higher level than it should have already evolved, but since you chose not to evolve it, then you give the lucky egg, on top of being over leveled, on top of high affection. That Raboom's gonna get a ton of experience points, so yeah, that's one way you can level up if you don't want these experience candies. Let me think here. Hammerlock, I don't think there's anything post-game here. Oh yeah, Stone Side. So, if you recall from before, like, I told you, like, you should have gotten 6 of the 7 April balls from like the ball guy by going to all the different gyms around the region. Let me check my inventory. So let's see. Dream Ball you got from Winden Stadium. Moon Ball was from Sirchester, I believe. Love Ball, I think that's from Boundley. Heavy Ball is from Stone-Side. Level Ball is from Hammerlock. Lure Ball is from Hullberry. And Friend Ball is from Turtfield. So the only April Ball left is the Fast Ball, which you get from, I think you have to complete 11 Rotom rallies. It doesn't have to be in a row or success. I mean, you have to complete successfully like 11 Rotom rallies, and when you do, you get gifted the Fast Ball as a reward. So that's the first one where you can get that. But then you're probably wondering, well then, where do you get the beast ball from? Like, by default. Well, now that you're post-game, come back here to Still Inside. Remember that antique guy? Let's talk to him. Yep, he gives you the one beast ball. I'm gonna read the description here. Let's see. A somewhat different Pokeball that has a low success rate for catching a Pokemon. Yep, that's an accurate description. Oh, whoops, I don't want to talk to you again. Let's see if I can talk. Can I do something with you today? So let's see, I handed over one of my rare bones, and I got money! So yeah, I don't think I showed it off last time because I don't think I had the required items at the time, but now I do. Let's see, what else can I do? At this point, Still Inside, there's nothing else I can think of. Boundly, can't think of anything else there. Oh yes, Sirchester! I can't forget this place. That sounds like something very important here. So I recall when I came here and I went to the hotel and I talked to that, the game director who gave me both the catching charm and the shiny charm. And I said there's one more room that there's a guy inside, but I didn't show you because, well, I said you had to come back here in the post game. Well, now in the post game, so let's go talk to that guy. Or rather, his name is Mr. Morimoto. He's a constant game developer or employee at Game Freak, whatever. And I don't know when they started putting him into the Pokemon games, but essentially, in most Pokemon games now, he's been in like the post game, and usually you have to defeat him in battle, and when you defeat him, he like gives you like a special item or prize of some kind. In which here, I don't know how, but we're in a hotel room. Now we're in like a different battle arena. This is actually the arena you go to when you battle online, and the fact you have to battle him in a double battle is pretty cool. Although, let me see who... Oh, he's like Champion Leon. His team's in the 65s. Ooh. So yeah, you better come to this battle prepared, because if you're not gonna have a fun time here. And since this is double battle, well, all VGC battles are double battle by default, so you need to know how to battle, or else you could be in trouble. Keyword there is could. And I think we're making good time. Wait, what? Oh shoot, I forgot. Was Shifu still in front? I didn't even notice that. I thought Teleon was still in front. Therefore, when I moved down, I hit Shadow Ball. Oh snap! Major misplay there. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh yeah, poison jab. Wait, did I knock out Cursula still? Oh, I did knock out Cursula. Wait, did I knock out Grab Block? Huh, that usually doesn't happen. But yeah, that's embarrassing. Oh yeah, check out that Wicked Blow animation. It's not very effective. Let's see how much damage it actually does though. And then he gets confused. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself! Yeah! I think he sends out a Stone Juror next. Yep. Yeah, I'll do that, and then Meow. This is your last turn of Gigantamax, so I'll hit you to finish you off. Haha! And that's 3 coins used. Then he sends out Dragapult. And there's his G-Max. Well, not G-Max, but a Dynamax Snorlax. Not that that matters, because your Snorlax is going down in 1 turn, pal. And as for Meowth, I don't think there's anything you can do, so I need to double my prize money anyway, so... switch out. I wouldn't have this problem if I swapped out originally, but... I mean, if I remembered to put Inteleon back in front. Yeah, he doesn't even have it. Doesn't have an animation to throw his Pokeball. It just throws, and that's actually the same animation that any Pokemon you face in the battle tower, the trainers, they'll effectively have a same animation for Dynamax, just like that. They won't show any like special animation of them like getting the Pokemon to turn big before they throw it. Nope, they'll just throw it and then boom, Dynamax. Hahaha, get one hit KO, cool. I'm still surprised that they decided to just go with a regular Dynamax Snorlax here. Why not give him the G-Max? Missed opportunity there. Wait, did you paralyze me? Wait, who'd you paralyze? Wait a minute, why did Urshifu faint? Oh! Oh yeah, was it did Crystal have like the Perish Body ability? Is that why he passed out? I mean, fainted? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Because you're going down right here, right now. Kind of funny that your Pokemon is not the last one we're standing. Get wrecked! And I win! How much money are you gonna give me? 26,000. Not bad, pal. And I get the more free money. And Morimoto gives you the Oval Charm. This key item, charm, increases the chances of you getting eggs, which is important for breeding, and also if you're going to use the Missing-No, like I did, and that means you can clone faster. And at this point, pretty much the rest of the stuff you can do is like just searching around the region, looking for all the other TMs that are scattered around. As well as maybe also checking out all the TRs through Max Raid battles, doing Max Raid battles themselves to get more candies and items and whatnot. Actually, I want to switch up my team composition like this, like that. Let's see. I just realized I don't exactly have the best team set up, but whatever. But now time for our final destination of this episode. Remember when I talked about the Battle Tower? Or rather, the Rose Tower? Well, it's been... Actually, before I go in, there's some things you can do outside. Like behind a sign. Let's see, it should be around here somewhere. Come on, I know you're here somewhere. But it's funny that it shows up now. There it is. You get the TM for Eerie Impulse. What's this thing even do? I mean, look that up on Siri, but I think I said like it like lowers your like some stat, but I don't think anyone uses that in competitive battling. It's like one of those gimmick moves. On the left side, you can pick up a Electric Seed. That boosts the stat, your defense stat for Pokemon who are holding it when when they're on electric terrain. So if you send out Pincurchin or Tapu Koko to set electric terrain, or if Pokemon uses Max Lightning, they're holding the electric seed, that would boost their defense, so that's a good thing to have if you want to rely on terrain. And there should be an item over here somewhere. Wait, did I overshoot it? No, I did not overshoot it. I just wasn't looking in the right place, but there should be one more item. An important one. There it is, and this is a cell battery. This one... Yeah, this is one of the... Like the electric seed, this is one of those consumable items that can only be activated one time used in battle and then disappear, so the only way you can make sure you can reuse items is by putting Pokemon into like a battle box, or if you just simply use them in a facility like the battle tower, then their items become like infinite use. Anyways, this is the battle tower. Excuse me. Once originally the Rose Tower, and we're here because Leon is actually here. And in order to challenge him, we need to climb our way up. And I think I talked about Dracovish before and why I added him to my party. This is the main reason why, because I'm going to use them here in the battle tower. So Dracovish is one of the 4 fossil Pokemon you can use. You can create via Carolus on Route 6, in which Dracovish is created by mixing together the fossilized fish and fossilized Drake. So like I said, he's Water Dragon type. He gets access to, I think it's the Water Absorb ability, but the one you want is the Strong Jaws ability. In terms of natures, you also wanted to have either Adamant or Jolly, although I recommend Jolly. Oh crap, you sent out Quillfish first. And you gotta Intimidate. Okay, in case you try to poison me, I'm switching out the Zacian. But anyways, usually you want to lead with Dracovish, make sure it has only Choice Scarf, and it knows to do Fish's Rend above all else. Fish's Rend is its signature attack, which doubles in power if Dracovish is faster than the opponent. And since it's holding the Choice Scarf, it has a Jolly nature. Oh great, you paralyzed me. But I was saying, like, let's see, Dracovish, Fish's Rend. Anyways, Fish's Rend is a water type move, and Strong Jaw boosts the power of biting type moves, and Fish's Rend just happens to be a biting type move. Oh god, you're using Minimize? Oh, I'm paralyzed, what the hell? Okay, this is just pure hacks right here. What the hell? 2 turns in a row? Okay, I usually don't get this emotional when it comes to battling, but this is just BS. Okay, that does utter BS. I mean, the fact that you paralyzed me when I switched out, like, that's to be expected. But the fact that I got paralyzed like 2 turns in a row, that's just ridiculous. And Zacian's fast attack, even paralyzed, his speed should be faster than a stupid Quillfish. Please knock out. I don't want to be paralyzed again. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Did I not attack? What? This is the most hacked strategy I've ever seen in this battle facility, and the fact that I'm recording this on camera. Seriously, what the hell? I've seen Quillfish several times, but this is like the first time I've ever seen this ever happen to me. And why are you protecting, pal? I'm paralyzed. Just attack me, damn it. And of course, the turn I don't be paralyzed is the turn I get to attack. Bad luck at its finest, people. Wait, what? Oh, of course you're paralyzed on this turn! It needs to protect now again, right? Wait, you gonna lose life? That's what that attack is? Paralyzed, damn it. I mean, freeze him, freeze him. Ugh. Freeze, freeze him, freeze. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, momentum change. Please don't thaw, please don't thaw, please don't thaw, please don't thaw. If he doesn't thaw, and I can send out Dracovish, depending on what his last Pokemon is, I might have a chance to win this. I may not have the Zestor on the very first battle. Come on. Yes! Outrage. KO! Okay, what's your last Pokemon? Please give me a chance to switch out. Oh god, a fairy? Wait, Glaceon? Am I still KO? Or not? Okay, good, I can switch out. Wait, don't kill me, don't use freeze dry. Wait, what was that? Okay, that doesn't matter. I can switch out. Because Choice Scarf locks me into a single move, so I need to switch out to Fish's Rend. So by switching out, I can refresh this. Use Icy Wind, I don't care. Oh, you missed. Ha! I guess like this Glaceon doesn't have good speed if I win first. Yeah! Crisis averted! So I guess your whole gimmick was behind that stupid cool fish. But I beat your stupid cool fish. Ugh. And bad RNG and game just trying to hack its way to victory almost defeated me there. And this is on the first tier, like what the heck? A battle that annoying should be all the way up in the upper tiers. And what in the world, what? Okay, I'm just getting the worst RNG here. Like, I'm getting Pokemon that I do not match up against at all. Like, usually, they send a bunch, like, they send out 3 Pokemon, they're very weak, and I can just use Dracovish to knock him out with Fish's Rent in one hit. Like, very easily, but I'm just getting, like, the worst RNG here. Haha! And now I use Behemoth Blade. Hopefully I knock you out one hit. Although, I think you have pretty good defense stats, so let's see. Oh, wait, did I knock out? Oh man, you survived. Wait, you ate something? What'd you increase? Was that a pinch berry? Swords Dance. Unless you know quick attack, that you're not gonna do much to me, pal. Yep, you're dead. Interesting enough, though, when it comes to the 2 evolutions from Sinnoh, I'm not sure which one I like more. I guess I would put my I kind of like Glaceon more because I'm more in favor of ice types. Since that Toxapex. Liquidation? Is that what that was? Oh no, you lowered my defense. Oh no. Although I'm sticking in with. Wait, why aren't you using Painful Bunker? Oh, doesn't matter. She got knocked out. Okay. Usually Toxapex is like a stalling wall, but okay, that was nice. Ugh. Why do you keep sending a Pokemon that I'm not very effective against? Come on. I know it's not my griping deal, but sometimes player does not have 100% accuracy, and like I said in the previous episode, for VGC competitiveness, if it's not 100%, it's more like 50%. So even though player has like I think 90% accuracy, to us competitive players, that's more like 50%. So now, I defeated the first round of the Battle Tower. That was harder than it should have been for just the freaking first round. So now we moved up to rank 2. choose the same party members. And funny enough, unlike most battle facilities in the Galar and Pokemon Sealed Battle Tower, you can actually use legendaries. That's why I can bring Zacian here, which makes this significantly easier. So let's see what you send out now. Wait, hold on, I missed that. Load. Thank you for Daddy Vaccine, I don't care about that right now. You are a... Dracozolt! Oh, come on, why do you keep sending these Pokemon against me? You're probably gonna use Dragon Rush or something. I'm switching. It's like the game, like, it reads... I think how the game AI reads is like it looks like your first Pokemon, and then they just start chucking everything to counter your first Pokemon, and that's about it. Oh, you still attack me. Huh, I thought I was gonna go for a Dragon type move. Well, I misread that one. But you get KO'd anyway. Nice try, pal. Oh, for a second there I thought I held onto the Focus Sash. And you send out a, wait, what? Oh, Delmise. You're just Grass Ghost, right? Yeah, Grass Ghost. Which I really don't get because its ability, it boosts the power of Steel type moves, which does make sense because it's an anchor, but then shouldn't you have made this thing like a Ghost Steel type or something? But I guess since they already had that, like, with Age of Slash in the previous generation, this came out in Gen 7. Maybe they did want to copy off of that and they want to make something a bit more unique. I don't know. This thing doesn't gain access to many strong attacks anyway. Delmise is another one of those like gimmick Pokemon that you would only see for gimmick battles, not for nothing competitive. Oh, you survived that? I thought you had I thought Solix had bad defense. How'd you survive that? Don't paralyze, don't paralyze, don't paralyze. What? You knocked me out? What the? Ah, whatever. Dracovish can finish you off. Wait, was that Heavy Slam or something? Because I could definitely see that Solix is being heavier than Zacian, but... I need to look back at this footage later and see what happened there because... Oh, geez, I don't know what happened there. Yep, get wrecked! And let's go ahead and get into the battle of this. Hopefully I can get to the battle of Leon before I get too far into the hour mark. And hopefully this won't take too long because hopefully I won't come across too many stall Pokemon. Cursula, I mean, you can train to be the defensive stall, but it's meant to be more, I think, a physical Pokemon. Stop! This is what I mean! Stop stalling me moves like Protect, damn it! Like, come on. This one... Yeah, I have 16 PP. Like, PP stalling me is pointless. Ah, there's Fish's rendered animation. Next up, you send out... Huh, I missed that. Subat. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is the time I can show you off just like what Dracovish is supposed to be doing. Dealing effective damage, knocking out these normal Pokemon in one hit, no problem. This is what he's supposed to do. Yep, another Pokemon. Normally this would be pretty probably because Gothitelle has like Shadow Tag, but with Dracovish, Fish's Rend, and everything I explained about him, yeah, this is how these battles are supposed to go. 3 easy one-hit KOs. This is how the battle tower is supposed to go. And hopefully these battles will go back much faster if I can just keep going up this momentum. And each time you finish ranking up in the battle tower, they give you some rewards like rare candies and of course battle points. And now we're on rank 3. I think we should battle Leon on this rank. And hopefully he doesn't bring anything too crazy because I want to be able to battle and defeat him on this episode. Come on. There you go. And there's a fun thing I should probably also tell you. For any of you out there who has played the game Undertale, you should also know that he composed a new version of his theme song when Sans was released for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a Mii outfit. Well, that same guy, Toby Fox, who orchestrated that song, he also composed the battle theme for being used here in the Battle Tower here in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yeah, that's a useful thing to know. I mean, not useful, but it's a nice bit of trivia. Because I can definitely hear the resemblance between the two songs. Like, this song really sounds like something that came out of, like, that guy, Mr. Fox's album. And once again, this is exactly how the Battle Tower should be going. Easy one-hit KOs. Oh, Eldegoss, grass type. Let's see how much this does. That does a good... Oh, you learned my speed now, eh? But you're not a fast Pokemon, I should still be able to knock you out in one hit. That's the next move. Grassy terrain. Okay, you'll heal yourself back up a little bit. Grassy terrain, when it's up, it also weakens the power of Earthquake and I think Bulldoze. And I think it also powers up grass type moves. And then also the move tutor move, Terrain Pulse. It's like the Weather Ball. It's like Weather Ball, so it turns into a grass type move and it gets doubled in power. And now, I think Leon should be next. Hello there, pal. Yep, that's you. Yes! If you send in something like Inteleon or Seismitoad, usually that's like one of the worst ways to start this battle. But he's sent it right here. This is gonna be easy one-hit KO. There's a 6 times damage, Buster. You're out of here. And at this point, I think he usually sends out his Charizard. Yeah. And then he's gonna Gigantamax it, but it's not gonna matter. This is gonna be an easy one-hit KO. So yep, I got an easy Leon battle. Well, he still has one more Pokemon. Depending on what it is, it could probably still win. Never count your eggs before they hatch, or in this case, don't count your victory just yet until you've actually won, because comebacks are very well possible. Especially in Battle Tower situations, there's so many different hacks situations that could just turn things around. Like, I see people go up against Battle Frontier, Brains, and previous battle games, and they had a 3-1 advantage, but because their team was heavily damaged by a stats effect, they eventually lost because hacks. And speaking of which, Haxorus. You're likely gonna go for a Dragon type move, so I'll switch out the Zacian. Mostly because Fish's Rant is also not very effective, and I'm locked into it anyway, so that's what you do. Leer, what the heck? I had never seen you do that. Or maybe you predicted what I was gonna do. Come on. Yeah! Easy Leon sweep. I like his animation just though, like, he just like holds his head in shame. But then he gets your rare lead card, that's nice. Then I get battle points. But the main reason for defeating Leon at this point is because we unlock what's known as the IV Judge function for our PC boxes. Oh, Jolly Mint, that's a good mint to have. 5 battle points. So yeah, that's like the most basic. I mean, you can continue to Battle Tower if you want. The only reason why you do that is so you can like earn more battle points, get to the max rank, and also when you defeat Leon in the max rank of the Battle Tower, every Pokemon that participated that you registered for the battle team gets a special Battle Tower ribbon, which I actually have on my Zacian here because I traded this one in the save file that I already did this. So on this Zacian I have the, let me see if I can read this properly. Where is it? Wait. Anyways, I think it's the Galar Champion ribbon? Oh no, here it is, yeah. The Galar Champion ribbon. You get the Tower Master Ribbon. This is the one you get from the Battle Tower when you defeat Leon when you're at the max rank. Which is, I think there are like 10 ranks before you get the max rank. So that takes a while. Best Friend Ribbon, that's when they get when you have max affection on your Pokemon, which you can do by cooking curry to Pokemon Camp. Then you get the Effort Ribbon, that's for maxing out your EVs. I think you saw that in the previous episode of Hammerlock. And because this Austin came from an event, it also has the Classic Ribbon. And there's one more ribbon you can get in Sword and Shield, and that's like the Battle Master Ribbon. That if you bring a single Pokemon into the online mode via the Versus mode on the menu. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, you go here to the Versus, you go online, you battle through the ranked battles, and if you can make it all the way to the max rank, or in the Master Ball tier, your Pokemon did get on that you registered, then get granted the Battle Master Ribbon, which you can only get through that, so that's a little difficult. But let's go into our let's go into our PC boxes now. So originally, when you just press the plus button, you only get shown like your Pokemon sprites. You press the plus button again, you get shown to a screen that shows off their stats, their abilities, held items, and whether movesets they have. However, now that we have the IV Judge function, you press plus one more time. Voila, you can now see the IVs on your Pokemon. So, when they says best, that means it has a max IV at 31. This is the one that you want to have. If an IV has an IV at 30, that means it's almost perfect. That's represented by the word fantastic, like the Zacian has in its special attack. Let's see. And then when a Pokemon gets hyper trained, like my Inteleon here, this is the one that when I said on the first episode when I moved it over to another save file and then do Pokemon Home and moved it back. This is what the Pokemon stats look like when they're hyper trained. Which means I can't even tell what the original. Wait, I do know what the original stats are because I have my Sobble. Let's see. So you can look at all these IVs. This is what they were originally. Decent. I think that means it has stats somewhere between 1 to 10. Pretty good is like above decent. I think that's like 11 to 20 in terms of the numbers. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, that's what Pokemon's stats look like when they're randomized. And then for a Pokemon like this, let's see, my Sogali has a best, special attack. But yeah, when you get gifted legendary Pokemon like Cosmog or Cup Food, legendaries like this usually are given 3 max IVs in a random stat. So the fact that my Cup Food turned Urshifu has a max IVs in HP, attack, and defense, that's not bad. And then his last 3 stats are just, well, they're all pretty good, but those are all always randomized. I mean, the stats are always randomized in whatever category, but I get lucked out on this one. And then, let's see, where is Eternatus? It should be around here somewhere. Oh, there's Eternatus. Let's see. Let's look at his stats. He was given max IVs in defense, special defense, and speed. Not too shabby, I guess. And his nature, docile. He was given a neutral nature. Could be worse. Dragon Pulse, Mentor. And that's his signature move, Dynamax Cannon. And yeah, well, that's the IV Judge function. Just wanted to show that off. And well, everyone, that's going to conclude this episode for my Pokemon Sword Visually Impaired playthrough, because, well, I don't know why I say because there, but I just want to complete the main game, do all these things you can do to post-game. This essentially, I mean, there's more you can do. I already explained them. You can look for other TRs, find the other TMs lying around. You can cook curry for your curry decks. You can shiny hunt. But in the next episode, we are going to actually do the post-game story, because that's going to take roughly almost the entire episode, because while the post-game itself is pretty boring, it's pretty lengthy. So yeah, that's why I wanted to save it for an extra episode and do this stuff now. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for more. Follow me via my Patreon and Discord via the links in the description. I really would appreciate your support. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.